Gemini, April of 2022. Spiritual, you have the Four of Wands. Intellectual, Six of Cups. Physical, the Tower. The social, the Lovers. And emotional, Rebirth. Gemini, April 2022. Boundaries. Gemini, April 2022. Tarantula. Gemini, April 2022. Inner power. Alright, Gemini, Four of Wands in your spiritual is a stable progress that you've made of your spiritual aspects of your life. What you believe in, how you feel about it. You're like, oh, I finally get it, or I finally understand, or I finally have that strong connection I've been working on. Or it's the opposite. Struggling with that, not having a sense of belonging or spiritual connections at all. You could be just disregarding any scientific proof with mathematics or quantum physics proving the spiritual, metaphysical, unseen aspects of our everything, the universe. Six of Cups is in the intellectual is reflection. Understanding how you got where you are, or it could be reflecting on your children and seeing yourself, or it could be the disconnection, the opposite. You don't have that positive reflection. You don't understand. You're disconnected. Your mind is blinded by whatever it is you've put yourself into, the circumstances, your surroundings, your environment. And you're not getting that good reflection. You're not seeing the cycles of life and reflecting and having that deep understanding in your mind. Gemini, the Tower in your physical. Physical is 3D realm. So social, financial, financial, home life, finances, anything in the 3D, the hard, the dense physical world that we live in your body, not the spiritual. So you are either at a new beginning of your physical world, or like a state, starting a new tower, or building a new kingdom, or building your foundation, or the foundation is built and now you're going up. Or it's the opposite, and your tower is being destroyed, your physical realm is falling apart, and finances are falling apart, your home life's falling apart, and you're having health problems, your body's having problems, or you're improving your body. You see what I'm saying? It's one or the other. It's making it that connection with your physical realm. The Lovers in the social is surrender to love, to having compassion and being compassionate and surrendering to love with social life. Or it's the opposite, and everything is just conflict. You're not surrendering, you're fighting, you're with people. Everybody's in a social mess and just divided and conquered, and no one trusts each other, no one loves each other. But so if you surrender, you trust. If you don't, you don't trust. Rebirth, Gemini, for the emotional. So this mostly it ties down here to the physical and the social. So you either surrender and you're having like a new year, a new birth, a new who you are, or this is the opposite. This is the tower coming to end. Resistance. Your emotions are just scattered. You're just in chaos with your emotions. You're just all over the place. It's like fractured. Multi-personality disorder from the the lack of control or understanding of your emotions. So hopefully you have the positive side of this, and you've got things going for you in a good emotional way. Boundaries. Yarrow helps establish and defend healthy boundaries, strengthens the aura and sense of self, and heals energetic wounds. Amber reinforces boundaries. Creating clear boundaries is necessary for maintaining good emotional, physical, and spiritual health. If your sense of identity is weak, or if you need to heal energetic wounds, establishing boundaries is vital. Defend your right to thrive like a warrior serving the divine spark that resides within you. I have a right to autonomy and independence. No one controls me without my permission. I know who I am. Tarantula. Theraphosphate connection. It is time to bring together disparate aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you are afraid of or unsure, it is important to know that you are never alone. You can do magic. We all can. The daughter of the great goddess Diana, Aridia, stepped up upon the earth charged with the sacred duty of reconnecting the people with their birthrights of balance and love. Such was the environment. Aridia was born into that the old ways were being forced underground. The feminine divine disrespected and the earth's never-ending cycles of the moon and seasons ignored and forgotten. Aridia traveled the lands, walking thousands of miles in the service of her mother, delivering her teachings to more and more women and bring hope and healing where there was little. One day, as she was waiting for the moon to rise so she could meet with other women under the cover of night for devotionals, Aridia quietly sat in the forest. There in front of her she saw a huge spider, hairy and as big as her hand, weaving a great web. She watched as the shining silk wove back and around, creating a shimmering circle. Aridia saw the spider's web grow wider and bigger, and grow in the reflection of the moon. She was reminded that everything was connected, from the moon to the earth. All beings, all people, the rocks, the trees, and the flowers were connected by the web of life. This was what was being forgotten and what was vital to remember. The other famous mythos worth mentioning is the turning of the mortal Arachne into a spider by the goddess Athena. Arachne, a weaver of some note, challenged Athena to a weaving contest. Her hubris ended up being her downfall, and she was transformed into a spider. The name Arachne became the Latin prefix of arachne, which means spider, and is used in terms such as arachnophobia. There are over 9,000 members of the Theraphosidae family, most of which are large and hairy, although many are beautifully marked and colored. The word tarantula hails from a city in Italy. Tarantulas are found across the Americas and almost all of Asia, Australia, and some European countries. Different species of tarantula range from a leg span of 30 centimeters to a tiny 2 centimeters. The largest tarantula, the Goliath bird eater, can grow beyond 30 centimeters and can have fangs of 3.8 centimeters. It is generally only old world tarantulas, which do not use their bristly urticating hairs as a weapon, that have significant toxicity in their venom. New world tarantulas have bristles on their bellies that they eject in a projectile manner. The bristles are sharp and cause great itchiness and irritation to humans, and can cause death in smaller animals. Tarantulas molt as they grow and will shed their exoskeleton to do so. Males only molt once in their lives, and it will most likely cause their death. Tarantula webs are special in that they are spun using 2 to 4 spinnerets. The openings where spiders exude the clear and very strong web substance. Most spiders have only one spinneret. The top connecting area of the spinnerets is called the spinning field, and in tarantulas there may be up to 100 tiny tubes feeding the web silk, which is still liquid when exuded. The powerful rate of force of release of the silk hardens it almost immediately, creating a malleable but supremely strong building material. Spider magic and significantly tarantula magic is protective and connective. Webs don't just trap prey, they support and protect their spider as well. It is a mistake to think that spider magic is evil or dangerous, as very few cultures see the spider in this fashion. When you feel you need greater connection to life or you need support, particularly in creative matters, ask the spider for help. Symbology: webs, moonlit webs, fangs, a woman with spider's legs. Alright, Gemini, inner power. Make the choice to unleash them and embrace your inner power. This will create freedom and confidence within you. You are powerful. But make sure you have boundaries. Understand how the tarantula's message will apply to your life with spiritual connections and a stable connection to spiritual aspect of who you are. Your intellectual aspect, reflection, understanding, having gratitude, compassion with your emotions in a rebirth, and having trust, surrender to love, and even if you have to rebuild or if you have to endure a destruction period. And that was your reading, Gemini, for April of 2022. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.